Hello everyone and welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, great Christmas, and New Year. I can't believe it's 2023 already, and I know it's been forever and a day since I've sat down and made a video. I apologize for my absence. Just been really busy and exhausted from working retail during the busy holiday season, but I decided to go ahead and make an updated coloring book collection video. These are some of my favorite videos to watch, and I'm also going to show all of my completed pages while I'm at it. Even though I didn't really color very much the last half of the year, I did get quite a bit colored the beginning of the year, but I felt it was time to do an updated coloring book collection video because I made a lot of changes to my collection. I gave away a lot of books last year and picked up a lot. So anyways, this video will be compiled of my smaller coloring books, and I'll just go through by size and type and artist. So anyways, this is Winter Dreams 20 Postcards by Hannah Carlzon. I love this book. I guess it's like postcards, but I think I've only started one picture in here. It's this one. I started it forever ago, so I feel like I don't even remember what color blue I was using. That's how long ago it was. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I think it looks really cool. I just need to get around to finishing it. But this one is good for if you just want to sit down with something small. So yeah, that is Winter Dreams by Hannah Carlzon. Here's a few other postcard sets. These ones are by Carolina Kubikowska. The Rabbit Stories is her latest, as far as I know. It's one that a postcard collection she released this year, or I guess last year, 2022. I can't remember the order of Into the Forest or Spring Memories, but I love these. There are 20 postcards in each set, as well as some other goodies. But it's just really, I love having, oh my gosh, Carolina Kubikowska's work. And I think these are just really beautiful and perfect to send to a friend or just keep for yourself. So yeah, I'm really excited to color in here. I just haven't. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's so precious to me. I'm afraid of ruining it, which it's hard to ruin anything by Carolina Kubikowska, but you know, that fear is still a legitimate fear. So that's Spring Memories. And then let's do Into the Forest. I love her packaging too. It's just, you know, she just thinks about all the details. Here's the a planner, and it came with a print. Okay, so this is Into the Forest. Also has 20 postcards. The line art is a little bit different. I feel like it's a lot more contrasting, but oh, it's so cool. I just love it. Oh, I love that snail with the castle on its back. Anyways, you know, some of these are kind of bizarre, but that's what I love. Oh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, that is a glimpse of Into the Forest. Let's see, let's set that aside. Okay, and then next up is The Rabbit Stories. found this one. See, I think the opening was a little different. Just give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about the jiggle. Just wanted to try to get this open without taking up too much time. Alright, so there's another print, a couple notepads and stickers. Alright, here's the notebook, and it's all rabbits, which my son he loves bunnies, and so I just thought this would be perfect for my collection. I know it would make him happy. So, all sorts of different bunny rabbits. Oh, it's a mer bunny! That's so awesome. Anyways, oh, yep, love it. So, I really like the postcard books just because it makes for some kind of faster coloring, even though, funnily enough, I haven't actually colored any or completed any, but it is what it is. Alright, this is I Believe in Fairies. There's 32 coloring postcards in here. These are images by Clara Markova, who I love, and I know she just came out with another book and it's on my coveted list, but it's gonna be a very hot minute until I get that book. So there's a colored postcard, and then these ones are loose postcards, whereas the other ones were in a book format. I won't show you all of them, but you get a pretty good taste. They're just so cute. Oh, she has some Christmas ones further down, I believe. Here's some Halloween ones. Yeah, here's the Christmas ones. I just think they're so cute. Oh, look at that cute tree. Excuse me. So, yeah. There's a glimpse of the I Believe in Fairies postcard set. I know she had some other postcard sets, I think, right? But I can't remember. My mind is going blank on me. Also, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm trying a different microphone, so we'll see if it's actually any good. And I'm talking a little on the quieter side just because kids are sleeping. Okay, so this is Waltzes for the Seasons. This is by, oh goodness, I just forgot her name. Very famous artist. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I believe it's Kanoko Agusa, I believe. So, this is a postcard book, Waltzes for the Seasons, and these pictures are just darling. So, we have some smaller, like wallet size pictures, and then some larger ones. And then we get to the postcard size pictures, and it's kind of intermingled, but so cute. I like that it's doubled so that you get a different picture for each postcard, and oh, just so cute. Oh, that one's precious. That was perfect for spring. So you can get this on Amazon Japan. I believe that's where I got it for a pretty decent price. Okay, and then this is A Story of a Girl in the Forest postcard book. And I can't remember the name of the artist for this one either. But it's just so cute. So there's some smaller ones again. And these ones you get 2 of each postcard, which is nice too, because then you can color them different ways, or you can color one for a friend and keep one for yourself. So yeah, so cute. I really want to color one of these. I really need to get back into, oh, this is my favorite, I think, in the whole book. Is this picture right here. So that's also from Amazon Japan. And then this is a Chinese coloring book. I believe it has postcards in it, but it's I got it off of AliExpress, and it is an Alice in Wonderland themed book. And yeah, so there are these smaller ones that are perforated. So you get doubles of the postcards as well. And then you so there's postcards in the back, and then there's the story in the rest of the book. Oh, I think this picture is so cute. Excuse me. So this is the artist's telling of Alice in Wonderland. I think it's really darling. There's a lot of minute detail, so that's the biggest thing that's kept me from coloring in this, is just the tiny little details. But it's enjoyable just to look at. And then there's some color examples for inspiration if you need it. Okay, now I believe that's all the postcard books. So now I'll get to my pocket-sized books. So this one is Enchanted Faces. Wow, I just realized I did not color a single thing in all of those books I just showed you. Okay, I'm gonna take a seat. So this is Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. It is on Amazon paper. It's 50 different pages, and this is one that I was hoping to finish in 2022, but I did not get there. But I did. I am getting close though. So this one I did complete last year, and I have this pretty pearlescent watercolor for the butterflies, and then pretty blue hair, which I kind of brushed on the hair, which I regret, but it is what it is. I do think most of the backgrounds are colored in. A lot of the skin or the hair is also colored in, so yeah, I mostly just have to do some fine tuning. Like, yeah, her hair is completely done. Just have to finish filling in things and shading. This is an early picture that I colored early on in my coloring journey. This is another one when I first was trying out alcohol markers and practicing blending with them. So it's another early one. So yeah, this book is great for practicing skin tones and hair. There's another completed picture. I am really excited to finish this one. This one, oh, she turned out way too pink. It's okay, I'll make it work. There's this one. This one's also completed. This one, I really like this one. And all of this is based in alcohol marker, and then most of the shading that has been done is with Prismacolor pencils. There's that one. I really love her hair. There's another, this was a really early one as well. So yeah, I'm excited to finish this one someday soon. I'm getting there. I've marked all the ones that are completed. So yeah, that's a really fun one to work in. So let's see where to stack these. I'm running out of room. Alright, this is pocket size Too Cute to Eat Kawaii Food. This is a coloring book that I illustrated a couple of years ago. I think that's the only picture I've completed in here. There's just all sorts of different food. It's fun to look back on my coloring books and see like, oh man, I was really so proud of this. I mean, it still makes me very happy, but I can definitely see an improvement later on in my drawing. So yeah, I did start basing things in alcohol marker so I could shade in, but I haven't made much progress. Okay, next up is Reptoids coloring book, which I saw that this artist has a Reptoids too. I'm super excited about it. So the artist is Vasil Psycho. I hope that's how you say it. This is such a fun, quirky book. I've completed this one. I completed this one last year, 2022. I just love how much personality each of these creatures has. It's so fun. And I love the line art. This is another one that I finished 2022. Oh, and this one just makes me giggle. I love it so much. Excuse me. I've had a cough for about 3 months now. And I have seen a doctor about it, but not really any straightforward answer yet. So, anyways. So this is Mystic Misfits by White Stag. This is my only White Stag coloring book, and I love it. I want to get more of her books eventually. This one is one I did in 2022. You can see her hair is pearlescent, and then the brambles are also kind of shimmery. And then I did gel pen around her hoodie for some extra sparkle. So yeah, this is a cool book. This is another picture I completed last year. It's Alien Girl, more pearlescent watercolor. I think I decided that I wanted to add like glitter and pearlescence to each of the pictures in here, because I think it just adds to the ethereal element of her art style. So this is one I completed when I first got the book. I honestly can't remember if I did this in 2021 or 2022, but I think this one turned out really cool. She's got silver colorial watercolor around her hair, and then this copper stuff, which makes it look fiery. Anyways, I think it's really cool. I need to pick that book up again. Alright, next up is Mini Inklings by Tanya Bond. This is my only Tanya Bond coloring book. I finally bit the bullet and got one, and I got this a smaller one just because I felt like it would be more doable, and I liked most of the pictures in it. So it is on Amazon paper. This is a picture that I completed in 2022. And there's some Fine Tech watercolor, which you will see a lot of shimmer from 2022. I had lots of fun with shiny things. So yeah. I think there's another picture in here. Maybe not. Oh, my child. I've got to figure out how to rescue that picture. Oh. Okay, next up I have some Chinese small coloring books. These are books I got off of AliExpress. They are by the artist Dadam Mao, I believe is how you say it. I can't remember the exact names of these, but I got them off of AliExpress. Some are about poems, some are about like just different characters. Has all the like explanation. So these are just so chibi and cute. Love it. Some of these are really detailed though. Like that is just so detailed. But they make me happy to look at. So even if I don't color it ever, I do look at these. I look at all my books pretty often, actually. Here's the next one, which I think one of the ones came individually and the rest came in a set of 3, but I believe you can buy them individually. Yeah, so these ones are more chibi. I think these are like sayings, like Proverbs, kind of. One of them is Proverbs and the other is poems. So this is one I did. This is with watercolor, like a pan set that I have. And I was just experimenting with using it and painting and stuff. So I really like the colors, but it is kind of blotchy, but it feels really cool. So that's the only picture that was done in there. Alright, next up is this one by the same artist. And here's kind of a glimpse. Oh, this is a picture. I think I did it a couple years ago. Yeah. Oh, she looks so sad. That's a really pretty picture. I might see. Do I have? I do. I'm gonna mark that. I really like that one. I want to color it. Excuse me. So yeah, they just are very sweet, ancient Chinese. And then the last one by Dada Mao is this one, which I believe has the most colored in it. I think this one is poems or Proverbs as well. Okay, so this is one that I colored, I believe last year, so 2022. I really love how it turned out. I was nervous about doing the skin tone with watercolor on this paper, but I think it turned out pretty well. I don't think I did. I think the only shading with pencil I did was for the clothing and for the hair. Everything else is watercolor. And then, yeah, just some more ancient Chinese. Oh, that one's cute. The cherry blossoms. And, oh, I really like that one too. I like that. This is why these kinds of videos are good. Because I will randomly flip to pages that I think are awesome. Wait, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. That way I don't think I've colored it. Okay, next up I have my Million books. So this one is A Million Christmas Cats. This one is by John Bigwood. I don't know if I've like actually completed, oh wait, I've completed this one a couple years ago. Just water-based markers and acrylic stuff. A lot of these are just whips. I've just never gotten around to actually finishing. It's a really cute book. It's got all sorts of different little cats and friends of cats, and yeah, it's really fun. There's a lot of pattern in it. So yeah, maybe that's what intimidates me is the pattern. I don't know. Does that book even intimidate me? I don't know. I don't even know. It's okay. Let's see. So, I don't think these are in order of when they were released. So I used to have A Million Bears, but I gave it away. I have A Million Llamas, which I love this one. This is in my top favorite of the Lulu Mayo books. So I've done this llama page last year. Very fun. This was quick and easy, which I like. Oh my goodness, look at this picture. I love it. I love all the llamas. Oh, I love the llamas. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's so cute. Namaste. This book makes me so happy. There's so many pictures in here I want to color. This is another one that I did in 2022 with ink tints and some pencil, and then the Fine Tech watercolor I did to accent the sun, which I don't know if you can see that really well because I'm sitting down, so I can't see if it's showing up. So I hope you can see the shimmery stuff. Alright, next up I have A Million Cute Animals. This is probably #1 favorite. I colored in this the most out of my Lululemon books last year. And I believe I bought it last year. Yeah, so I did this cute little owl family. And we have pan pastel and shimmer on the leaves. And yeah, just was really fun, quick, intense for the background. I love this book. I did this page, I think Coloring with Tea on her Facebook group. This was the picture that they picked out one month for everybody to do. So I did this one, and I love the pastel colors that I chose. It just is so happy and cute. This is another picture that I did in 2022 in this book. Acrylic background. I love the rose and these sloths. They're awesome. This is a picture that I was doing for a color and chat, which that was kind of touch and go. So I might have the videos somewhere. I'll have to go back and rewatch them to see if it's worth even posting them, uploading them. But it's a watercolor background, and then like Prismacolor and I think pastel Castlemore pencils. I was really into pastels last year too. Look, I love this dog. This is so awesome, the hair. Oh, so cute. If you were to get any Lululemon book, this would be the one that I would recommend, just because it has a lot of variety of animals and you can kind of see what you're gravitating towards. Oh, look at those owls. This is another one I did in 2022. This was for my kids because they had birthdays within a month of each other. So I colored this to wish them happy birthday, I guess. I don't know. But I love these purple hedgehogs and watercolor background. I wanted to make it look kind of vintage. I think it worked. Yeah. Yeah, I love this page. And then this is another page that I did last year and this was a color along with the very wonderful Kate from Kate's Coloring Haven. I love her version of this picture. Excuse me. It was so fun to work on, and I normally don't choose pictures like this busy, so it was a fun challenge. Just so cute. Oh, I love that picture too. I just love so many of these ones in here. So that's A Million Cute Animals. And then next up is A Million Unicorns by Lululemon. Let's just say I had a really big Lululemon kick last year, okay? There was just something, I watched a video or I saw a completed picture in A Million Cute Animals and I bought it and something clicked because I hadn't bought any of her other books besides A Million Bears. And then because I wasn't sure if it was something I would color, and then I picked up A Million Cute Animals and fell in love and was like, I gotta have the rest. So anyways, there's a couple of hers that I don't have just because I know that I will gravitate more towards these ones, but this is a picture I did in 2022. I don't know if you can see the pearlescent watercolor, but excuse me. It goes Roy G. Biv, and then I tried to also do rainbow colors for the mains, pearlescent, and then there's glitter everywhere. Just screams unicorns. And we have some mercorns with glitter water and hot pink hair. And I noticed it looks like a star, which I thought was clever. This one's cute. There's a lot more like doodly pictures in this one. I'm not as much of a doodly colorist, but I still think they're cute. So that's A Million Unicorns. And then I have A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo. This one I was on the fence about because I was like, I like some of the pictures, but I don't know if I like enough. But I watched the flip through of it like 10 times and decided, you know what, there's enough in there that I think it would be worthwhile to get. So here's a picture I colored last year, 2022, and it's got fine tech watercolor for like these pink accents and then the centers of the flowers. And I just love the soft feel of this picture. And I guess I tend to color pictures pretty close to each other. This is another one I colored in 2022. I think this one turned out really cute. I love the background because it ties everything together, but I spent like 5 minutes on it, maybe 10. I don't know. Super cute book though. Oh, that one's precious. There's one picture in here that I just really loved. Can't remember which one it is now. Maybe I already colored it. I did really like the plant one. So that's A Million Sloths. Who doesn't love sloths? Oops. Okay. The last Lulu Mayo book that I have is A Million Magical Creatures. Wow. A Million Magical Creatures. And I really, really, really love this book too. This is the contender for #1. I think this one is really cute. I love this little, it's a werewolf or something serenading like a merfolk or unifox. It's a unifox. This one is so fun and imaginative. I love it. So this is a contender. See, yeah, A Million Cute Animals and the Magical Creatures, those are my top 2. I'll just put it that way. So, oh, I forgot to show you the picture. So this picture I colored in 2022. This is all done in Inktense, which I was nervous about using Inktense in this book because I wasn't sure how it would respond on the paper. Because sometimes Inktense does weird things, but I think for this picture it turned out really great. I love this little monster. So cute. And yeah, just very magical. I need to color in this book so bad. So that's A Million Magical Creatures. Right, next up is, I'm gonna butcher this title, Meine Reise durch Europa by Rita Berman. This is my only Rita Berman book. I've had her other books on my wish list for ages, but just could never decide. And I saw just so many beautiful pictures from this particular book, and it's like, you know what, I'll try that one. And I love it. Oh, I want to color that. I just think it's so pretty. So I have colored a couple pictures in here. I did this one in 2022. I believe the background is Inktense, and then the rest is Prismacolor and pastel pencils and Coliro watercolor. Look at that little dog. That's awesome. I love this book so much. It's so pretty. Very, very pretty. Oh, I love this picture. See, there's so many pictures I need to color. This is another picture that I completed in 2022. I believe this was the first picture that I did in this book. And I was intimidated by all the little details, but I was amazed. I think it took me like 2 days to finish this picture, which for this much detail, that's like a huge deal because I will freeze when I get to the small stuff. So anyways, I had so much fun. I wanted it to be like dawn. So it's like ink tents and pastel pencils and brute tuners, I think. And of course, pearlescent and fine tech watercolor for some extra shimmer. So yeah, shimmer and pastel on that picture. Oh, that's pretty. This is such a beautiful book. I love the artwork so much. And it's smaller, which makes it, you know, seem more achievable, I think. Oh, that's pretty. So that's my Lisa to Europa. Alright, next up I have Winged Beauty. This is a book I got in 2022, I believe. Thank you to Lavilla's Coloring for enabling this one. I don't know if this is available anymore because it was kind of a clearance. They were trying to sell them off of their website. So I don't know if they have any left, but this is a compilation coloring book. So there's multiple artists, like this is Ruth Sanderson right here. And there's some other artists. Not all of them are to my taste, not all the pictures, but there were just the others were just so beautiful, like this artist. Oh, I had to have it. It's so pretty. I love the like soft grayscale of his pictures or her pictures. Corey is could be a male or a female. This is a picture I completed in 2022 with ink tints, and I believe I used my luminance pencils for the hair and the flowers, and then watercolor for the background. I did a lot of watercolor backgrounds last year. But yeah, I think this turned out really beautiful. I'm excited to do more pictures in here. So that is Winged Beauty, a fairy coloring book. Next up is Gentle Nature, and the art is Black River Art is the artist, and these are some really cool and unique. I know a lot of people are reminded of Carolina Kubikowska. It's kind of that similar line art style and kind of the more surreal type of images, lots of birds and foliage, and I love that picture. So there's, oh, this is my favorite, the umbrella one. There's doubles of the pictures, so it kind of takes the pressure off of if you mess up. The one downside is it is on Amazon paper, which is kind of limiting, but you could always scan it and print it on something a little more substantial. So that is Gentle Nature. And then lastly, I have Disney Dreams Collection, Thomas Kincaid coloring book. And it's a beautiful book, even just for the artwork. Inspiration on the other side. It's very intimidating at the same time, because how do you measure up to that, you know? You just can't unless you try really, really hard. Like this is I am doing my own thing with it. It definitely does. I mean, it's a similar color, but I'm not going for the realistic look over here because I know I'm not going to get anywhere near that. But plus, I want to add my own flavor to it, you know? So this has been a work in progress for a really long time. I should probably just, hunker down and finish it. Oh, there's Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, that is part 1 of my coloring book collection. Stay tuned for part 2. Wow, that took 40 minutes. That's wow. For some reason, it felt shorter than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyways, stay tuned for part 2. I will hopefully have that up sooner rather than later. I've got to decide which next section of books to share. Anyways, let me know what your favorite book from this video was. If there's any that you added to your wish list. I always love hearing those kinds of things. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video and subscribe. And Happy New Year! I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!